Right there. Yeah, you got it.
What do you got there, Strider?
We got needles, which is basically a shooting gallery back here.
Yeah. That's almost full, isn't it? This container?
Yeah.
Probably 75 to 100 needles in there already.
Yeah. And how long have we been doing this?
Well, I brought it down a couple of weeks ago, but most of them are from this morning.
Yeah. So we've only been out here since a little after 9.
Yeah.
And there's, like you said, maybe 100 needles in there.
Yeah.
And probably 50% of them were found from this little pile right here. Also, there's a little section right here,
I don't like this.
all the way down, just covered in needles right here. This gravel, just nothing but needles. So we got a lot of them. No way to get them all. And we got a pretty good crew out here cleaning up. More needles. Strider comes prepared.
This is why, yeah, because think about it. We've had everything from urine, feces, needles, vomit. Everything you see is right here in our own damn communities. We got to clean it up. You know, I don't want to take none of this crap home to my kids, but this is why the neighborhood's got to step up, and this is why we got to grab our local politicians and have them come along to do what they can to give us the resources that we need to clean up.
Yeah. There's a needle right there in that underneath that cardboard. There it is. See it?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Needles everywhere.
And you got to be careful with these bags, like moving these bags. Some of these were already filled when we got here, so Lord knows if there's needles in here. So we have to be really cautious.
Well, I'm a big component of see something, say something. So when you see these guys gathering around and they start, make the 911 call. Doesn't matter if the police show up or not. Make the call because that's on record that you called. But they can't be able to congregate so that they can keep doing all this shit, you know?
Yeah, we learned that at the Western meeting. They were talking about how there's a log every time you call 911. There's a log and a account of those calls, and the more calls you get in a particular area, they're more likely to follow up on. So they won't come the first, the second, the third, or maybe the fifth time. But if they get 20 calls to an area, they're gonna
get 20 calls. Everybody needs to call.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about this tomorrow at our meeting on how the community can band together to demand the change that they want to see. But this is disgusting.
It is.
And this is all the time. This is not the first time it's been cleaned up back here. This is a public alley.
So this is directly behind headquarters. And they pretty much stage up in this area here. Dunkin' Donuts tried to do something by putting up this fence, and the city came out and said that they didn't have a permit, so they made them stop. So they pretty much stopped right here. They weren't able to complete it to keep people from congregating behind here. I can't tell you how many times I've been sitting in this drive-thru right here, and literally there's someone shooting up right here next to the Dunkin' Donuts, or somebody passed out. Taxman, what do you think of this? What are you thinking about all this, Taxman?
Just like everybody else who's cleaning up today. It's filthy. It's disgusting.
Now we need to find a way to get these bags out of here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
I know. Where's bricks coming from? Like, there's just all this brick and mortar, and Lord knows where that even came from. It's all just stacked up here. Anybody want to chime in? What do you think this is all about? Because I don't know about this one.
Well, this is a public alley, and it looks like there's a concrete person who's just dumping over the old sidewalk here.
Oh.
You know, you break up the old sidewalk. See how one side's flat?
I see, yeah.
So instead of having to pay things to a proper dump, they just dump it in an alley.
I see. It's a little bothersome because there's a lot of, people congregating back here before words get said. You never know if any of these things could turn to weapons, and that can be scary.
Picking up those chunks of concrete is just not something we could do in a regular cleanup.
No.
It's too heavy, and we didn't have the ability to get rid of that stuff.
Yeah. People use these public areas as dumping grounds and, wood. And they actually provide dumpsters to the community on a regular basis. They'll post up in cul-de-sacs, usually one lane roads.
We need one now.
All right, guys, if you are hearing this and you have a way to get a dumpster out here, let us know, chime in, comment below, and we will check back in
Or at least send somebody to
shortly.
get the damn trash.
Yes. All right, guys.
At least.